G'day fellas, we're back with episode 4 of Manor Lords. I'm loving the hell out of this game. We're diving right on in. If you missed the first 3 episodes, make sure you check them out because... Hold on, we can change our names. Sodrong. Make sure you check out the first 3 episodes because they all get a little bit, it all gets a little bit wild. We're gonna go with, oh, look at that. Is that not perfect? Hold on. That's me. That's literally me. All right, let's go. We're beginning. We're jumping straight on in. We've learned a couple of things along the way. Mainly foragers. Well, they want to be nice and close to their foraging building when they're collecting their stuff. So you can take their... we'll pause the game right now. We'll just do a little bit of an assessment. I think we've got the same spawn that we typically... Actually, is this the same? No, it's a little bit different. Okay, so the spawn is the same. The everything here is the same except for the whatchamacallit. The resources that allocates it in different areas. So you can see we've got berries here now instead of wild animals. So it's a little bit different from the last game. So we're just going to be following the same sort of pattern that we did. Just mixing in different things where we can. Alright, so actually we might just connect the road. Can we get a road connection in here? Let's get that one in as best we can. Perfect, build that. And we're just going to take this road and connect it to... everything. I like the... I'm not sure if did you guys say that one? That was pretty cool. Okay, and then let's connect that to there. All right, now we're going to need a road out to our berries. We want this to be as close as possible as we can. Now we also want to have a road out to the wild animals. So I'm going to throw in something like that. And don't you just love the way that the roads bend around? Oh my lord, it looks so good. It's so natural, the way that it does it. All right, well, we've got a nice little beginning here that we've started off with. Now we're going to need to... I think this is probably where we're going to be eating out most of the initial logs. So let's just throw that bad boy down. I'm kind of tempted to do something like that. And then just put this nice and deep. So we're going to start with the woodcutter lodge. Now, I guess before we begin, if we turn this up, you can see we've got a new message here. So we're going to build a granary, a logging camp, a forager hut, and a storehouse. So let's begin with doing that. So a logging camp. So we're going to be dropping that bad boy down. I guess we go probably on this side right there, and then we can just make it so... Let's put that up super high. And then we want a storage nearby. Now, I don't think we actually need the storehouse to be super duper close. I reckon like around here is probably going to be a-okay. We also need a granary nearby as well to our foragers. So, actually, do we put this here? Maybe we put this storehouse on the other side. I kind of like the idea of the storehouse on the other side. That way we can probably put real estate in here, because you guys know, real estate's pretty important. So, I reckon we go, we've got granary on one side, so storehouse on this side. Maybe we, oh, you know what? I'm sorry for doing this. I gotta do this. Okay, so we're gonna do a granary. Right there, and then we do the storehouse right there. Boom, perfect. All right. That's exactly how we want to do it. Now we just need the berry bushes for foraging. And that's going to be it. So forager hut going to be coming down as well. Now we want these guys as close as we can. And that's it. We're good to go. All right, so everybody makes their way out and we sip on our tea and watch as they make their way through it. Now you can see there's a little bit of a desire path coming in here. It kind of makes me want to... you know what? I'm tempted to do it, but look at him go. He's a cow. You're not going to tell a cow what to do. The cow just does it. All right, this is under construction. It's built. Let's get some people in there immediately. We're going to assign 2 people to do this one straight away. You can see we've got the work area. We're just going to go immediately nearby. And we're now dropping down our storehouse, our granary, and our forager hut. Getting these guys down nice and quick. This is a speed run we're doing right now. We're trying to get up to the second level. We haven't actually been able to do it yet. I mean, we probably could have if we'd stuck with it, but you guys know me. I like to restart the game. You know, it's all about getting that perfect spawn, that perfect start. You got to take what you learn from the initial runs, and then you've really got to make it, or you really got to grow as a player. I think that's about it, and constantly changing, constantly adapting, and just getting better. And that's what I think we're doing with every lesson that we learn. It's not that we're going to lose the game if we stay in it. It's just that it's going to be a little bit... It's going to be more fun once we know what we're doing. You can see the berry bushes down there. Look at that bad boy right there. Gathering up those berries, bringing it in so we've got food for the winter. Thank you very much, friend. All right. Well, it looks like we're slowly but steadily getting up everything that we need to. You can see the numbers of constructors we've got out here is slowly going down. So we might actually take one off here for now. We're gonna have to build up some. We're gonna have to build some houses shortly. So we want to just keep one guy on wood. Construction finish. It's the granary. So I think we go on this side. There's a nice little block of trees here. So we could probably put it down. You know what? Why don't we just do that and then put some more houses up here? Let's put houses where there aren't any resources already. That's a good idea, Drongo. That's good thinking. Quest complete. So the intro has been completed, and now we move on to the next phase, which is going to be the well and the burgage plot. So we're going to drop down the well. We're going to put it nice in the middle of town. So we're going to put it right somewhere around here. Yeah, that looks good. We'll drop it down over there. Now, I don't know if there's any way to actually remove the homeless tents. You'd hope that there would be, but I don't think there is. I think this is like your starting area. The hitching post, I'm pretty sure we can move this one. I don't know. And then you've got the supplies, which I don't think you can move. So I'm still learning. And now we go for the burgage plot, which is by far one of my most favorite features for this game. But we're going to need more wood to do it. So I'm going to allocate 2 more villas over there. We can start thinking about what we want to do in the future. So we're probably going to need a hunting cabin shortly. There's 40 animals over here. My God, these guys are like rabbits. They're not rabbits, though. They are not. Look at that. They're just going ham over there. Now, I got to make sure that this guy's actually pulling out logs. Where is it? There. Boom. So hopefully it's all the trees are coming down. It's up to 6 at the moment. So our first burgage plots are going to be down here. Now, you can see we can drop this down. How many houses is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I counting that right? 7 houses? So that is a lot. So I reckon we can just we could probably just draw it in the middle. Oh, the plus sign indicates that it can expand. Oh, okay. So you can see that you wouldn't be able to expand on that lot there, but you can if you've got a little bit of an increase. So we only want just the amount of land required to do an expansion. So I reckon that is perfect. So we've actually got enough now for another 5. So let's throw that down. Is that going to give us 5? That does give us 5, and it gives everybody backyards. Oh, we've actually got 7. Oh, don't mind if I do, boys and girls. Look at that. Oh, that one's missing. So now we go here. There. Perfect. Oh, wait. What's going on in the middle there? Are you guys doubling up? Is that what we've got? We'll just go like that. Why not? Why not? Looks absolutely beautiful to me. So we've got 7 houses coming down. We can afford it, so we might as well. And our well is finished. So if we take a look at the houses once they're complete, we're going to put this one to priority 5. We'll make this one priority 4. Make this one priority 3. And then we'll make this one priority 2. And this one priority 2 as well. And then that way these 2 don't get made until the very end, because we want to only make 5 of them at the moment. Now, we are gathering up that food as well. You can see, oh my lord, look at that storage. So we're going to need to put somebody in the granary as well. We're starting to stack up that timber. Now, we probably want to start moving this around. Oh, you can see it's on the ground. I wonder if that's... I mean, have they just not put it in here yet? Is it just not in storage yet? Is that what's happening? Or is the ox... Oh, the ox might be pulling it. The ox? I think it's an ox, right? Let's see if I can click him. I'm trying to click him. Ugh. It's hard to click. It's so hard to click him. There we go. It's Vite. It's Vite. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Oh my lord, look at that. Look at him tapping away at the house over there as well. Building the house. I love the construction. Looks so damn good. God, this game is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Oh my lord, how beautiful is this game? Is this not one of the most beautiful games you've ever seen? Seriously. I feel like I'm playing an MMORPG. That's how good the graphics are. Alright. Well. House number 1 has come up. And we've got the first 2 taken care of. And the second one. But now we need to start thinking about the rest of them. Entertainment, faith, all the good stuff. Alright, let's put someone in here. We're going to get rid of that. I don't know what is happening here. Our logger camp is not pulling in any logs. Exposed storage. Well, I don't think there's anything we can really do about that, right? 40 firewood out here. Now, we can put in a marketplace. Now, if we're going to put in a marketplace, I guess we should put it in a kind of central location. So I think this is probably going to be the best spot for it. So we'll throw down a bit of a market here. You don't want to go too big. I think just about that. Market stall count 0. Hold on. Really? Why is it saying 0? Still saying 0. Let's go with like something like that. Is connected to the road network. So now I can put down a food stall here. And a firewood stall. And a clothing stall. And they will eventually build this and bring out all of those relevant materials. How are we doing here on timber? We're still not doing anything on timber. I don't know what these guys are doing. I mean, they're technically... Yo.
There's no oval. Tomorrow, find a new home or town.
What are you doing? Are you just not happy that you don't have a home? And so you're just running around in circles?
Come on, people. Get to work.
Is that what's happening? He was very sad. He should have a home now. Everyone should have a home now. Homeless family? What are you homeless for? We got 5 houses down here for you, mate. All right, we're up to comforts and conveniences. Clothing stall, firewood stall, food stall, and burgage plot level 2. We need 3 of them. So let's keep working towards it. This is where we learn from our mistakes. We can see that we're doing a pretty good job with regard to the food. There's 5 berries left. And we're getting pretty close now to winter. See, autumn is just about to come in. And now we're adding in more houses as well. So with more houses comes more families. With the plots coming in. Work area empty. No more resources to gather in this work area. Wonderful. So that's fine. We'll turn the foragers off for now. As long as we've got people in the granary, as long as we've got people in the storehouse, then hopefully everything should be getting moved out here for these guys. We've only got 1 type of food at the moment, but we will probably look to get in some wild animals. Now, I'm thinking that with this, we probably want to make it so that there is... Now, do we have any wood? Oh, we got 8 timber. Pantry limit has been reached on the food stall. That's a good sign. So what we might do is we might just put down a couple more food stalls out over here. So let's go into construction. Here we go. So let's just throw down another food stall here. Bit of an awkward... Oh, it's because it doesn't have the... There we go. Not the best. Not the best of looking... Best looking food stalls. There we go. So a whole bunch more food stalls coming up. So hopefully that'll give the villagers plenty to gather up from. I don't know whether we need those extra food stalls. So now we're going to think about expanding out over here as well, just so we can change the variety of food that they're getting. So we're going to make it so that we've got... so we put a granary out here. And we'll also put out here a hunting cabin, which should be under gathering, I think. Hunting cabin. So we want this overlaps wild animal habitat may cause migration. So we want to be right outside here. Like that. I guess realistically this granary should be right next to the hunting cabin, but it's still kind of close. We're probably going to have somebody in the granary to move the food back and forth. And so now that's there. We're going to throw 2 people in here and put them into that position. And now we're also going to throw down some houses over here as well. And hopefully, now I don't know how the agents work in this game. Hopefully they should move into the houses that are out here. So I reckon we just put a plot down, just something like this. Oops, I've done it the wrong way. So that's for 3. We probably don't need that many. Realistically, you could probably get away with 2, couldn't you? Oh, we did it the wrong way again. So we'll go for 2. Okay, so we got like our first little expansion. So this is one of the problems that happened with Banished, was that if you did this in the early game, it was fine. But once the late game happened, like the agents just went a little bit crazy. So for anybody wondering, the agents are these little guys, and the way that they run around and the tasks that they deal with. And essentially, like, your hunters in the late game would just go absolutely wild. It became impossible to manage Banish late game on larger maps. The hunting cabin now coming up. Let's throw one in storage there. Now remember, even though we've got one in storage here, he's not going to be working in storage all the time. It's only when he needs to, or she needs to. We've got our food stores up here, so you can see now we've got 1, 2, 3 different types of food. And so now we're also going to be adding in our church. We don't have enough resources for it though. So we probably need to add this back in. And let's get you guys working. Now it looks like all that lumber did, the lumber did get cleaned up. So what we might look to do is add in ourselves a forester hut so that they can drop down some forests. It's going to uproot some trees, so maybe we should uproot the trees ourselves first. Let's do that. And then we can drop it there on the inside and then plant our trees in a nice little circle there. Now we can also, maybe we should think about doing that over here. Let's drop in a logging camp. That's quite big, isn't it? Jeez. So that's 4 uprooted trees there. Whereas if we do it there, it says 3 uprooted trees. Jeez, that gets bright quickly, huh? Oh my lord, that's bright. New family, burgage plot. Pantry limit reached. It's going to be over here on our food stores. Once again, you can see the food stores are maxed out. Not all of them are maxed out, though. Hunting cabin. Looking solid. Bringing in that venison. Thank you very much, sir. And I'm going to assume that the people that are there work and live in this area. So if we have a look here. See, here we've got woodcutter, woodcutter, woodcutter. So it shouldn't be the way that it works. It should be that here you have your hunters. Now, it might be that your hunters are living here. Nope, it is not. So your hunters are here. Hunting. So I don't... Bro. Why you gotta name your... Who names their child that? Who thinks that's a good name for their child? Alright, we fast forward. We're up to 8, so that's gonna be enough for us to drop down the first of the next level that we're looking for. It's gonna be the church, and we're gonna drop it once again right here on the mountainside. Let's see how close we can get. Kind of want it a bit far away. Our children, of course, in the town, so just want to keep it at arm's length. That's a joke, guys. That's a joke. Come on. We're allowed to joke about that kind of stuff. That's fine. We're all adults here, so we don't have to worry. Also a joke. Also a joke. Calm down. Come on. Come on. That's enough. That's enough. All right. Logging camp still working magic over here. Look at this. Going ham. So we've still got a couple more trees that we need to chop down before we can put down our next woodcutter. Well, not our woodcutter. Rather, we're going to be putting down a wood grower shortly. Also, going to be aware of the berries. So as soon as the berries come in, we're going to be foraging them, taking them. Church about to come up as well. Now, keep in mind, we do have 5 years worth of time to get this one up. So we've got plenty of time here. We also need to think about a tavern. Now, I don't know how to get ale. I don't know if it is just automatic, like the ale just drops out of thin air. If that's the case, that is definitely a bit strange. And you can see, oh, we've run out of fuel. So I may have forgotten to get firewood. But that's okay, because we are people who can think on our feet. So we're going to go workers chop down nearby trees to produce firewood. That's fine. Now, I would be very hesitant to put it right next to these people across from them. So I'm just, I'll put it over here. I don't like this positioning at all, but we'll see. Church is up now. We're going to change the bell. Nah. You got to go this one. That's my bell, baby. That is my bell. All right. Woodcutter Lodge about to come down. Or come up, rather. And we're also going to be dropping in over here a forester hut. Boom. Throw that bad boy down. Get some woodcutters in ASAP. Now, we don't have a lot of families here. It says that we've only got 6 assigned families. So does that mean that there's granary worker dead? Granary worker dead? Oh, they're cold. Oh, they're cold. They're dying. My people are dying. Oh, this has been a terrible episode. Oh my God. What went wrong? What went wrong? Did we just not have firewood? Did I forget about the firewood? The game didn't tell me to make firewood. I only do what I'm told. My people are dead. Starving. Cold. My ox. It carries nothing but Anna, who is cold as well. The status is cold. We're low on supplies. And unfortunately, it looks like I didn't need to turn the difficulty up at all. It's quite a difficult game, even on easy. All right, fellas, that's going to be it for this episode. I don't even know if there's going to be a 5th episode at this point. I feel like I'm going to be coming back to you guys with a fully fledged city. And until then, I guess it's probably just peace out for me. Rest in peace, Drongo Town. You were so young, so brilliant, but so cold.